The news continues live on SNN, the Suncoast News Network, your local news leader.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eric Wilson, filling in for Don Brennan as he is off this week. Thanks for joining me here on the SNN Evening Edition. We get right to your top story. Two teenagers were shot in Sarasota last night, just hours after an Easter egg parade. The Sarasota Police Department said that officers patrolling the area near Maple Avenue heard gunshots around 8:45 p.m. They found the 19-year-old girl who had been shot and had non-life-threatening injuries. She was taken to Sarasota Memorial. The 17-year-old boy was taken to Blake Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries.
Oh, we hear pow, pow, pow. We take off. I get back, the whole road blocked off. I can't get in. I couldn't get in my yard until 3 o'clock this morning.
With the number of shots that I heard, and I'm not exactly sure how many, there could have been a lot of people killed last night.
Both teenagers were released from the hospital last night. 12 cars and 2 homes were also hit. No arrests have been made at this time. Police are asking anyone with information to call SPD at 941-263-6827 or leave an anonymous tip with Crime Stoppers at 941-366-TIPS. Sarasota School Board Chairwoman Bridget Ziegler defended a social media post showing her in a t-shirt that said, "Real women aren't men." The post drew protest and condemnation at Tuesday's school board meeting, saying that the reaction was, quote, insane because her shirt's message was, quote, a fact. According to the Herald Tribune, following the contentious meeting, Ziegler called for a cooling of rhetoric while also justifying her social media message, which she captioned #truth in response to a tweet criticizing a transgender influencer for promoting Bud Light. Her post also comes amid anti-gay public comments at the last 2 board meetings that prompted board member Tom Edwards, who is gay, to walk out in protest over Ziegler's decision. As chairwoman, she allows remarks to continue. We take a quick look at our weather authority forecast with meteorologist Alex Vaughn. Alex, what's it look like out there?
Hello, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well out there. Now, Eric, we're looking at some chances of rain showers here around the Sarasota region. It's about a 60% chance of rain, but these rain chances are going to consist rather throughout the 7-day forecast period. We'll get more into these chances of rain here in just a second. Let's go ahead and take a look outside of the Bradenton Riverwalk Skycam. So right there, it's looking nice, but like I say, there are some rain showers in the area. That cold front is well to our south, so it's down in the southern portion of the state, but that's bringing some extra cloud cover here on the Suncoast. Those current temps, we're looking at 79 in Sarasota, 78 Osprey, 79 Venice, plenty warm out there. Now here's those rain showers. So they are just some pop-ups, but they are bringing about a 60% chance of rain to the area. By the time the sun goes down, those rain chances will taper off. Those morning lows looking to be cool overnight. 65 Sarasota, 64 Osprey, 65 Venice. We'll have more on these chances of rain coming up, as well as more in your 7-day forecast.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Alex. Now, 3 people, unfortunately, are dead, including a child, after a domestic incident in Orlando early Sunday morning. The suspect was also shot dead. This all started when officers were called to a home at around 2:30 a.m. At the scene, officers heard gunshots from inside the residence before a person exited with a gun and shot at them. Officers shot back and killed the suspect. Inside the home, 3 people were found with gunshot wounds. 2 adults died at the scene. The 3rd victim, a child, was taken to the hospital where they unfortunately were pronounced dead. A family member who was visiting at the time said police thought he might be the suspect and got a little rough with him. Sarasota Ballet plans 2 world premieres next season. Gemma Bond will create a new piece to open next season on October 20th through the 22nd at the FSU Center for the Performing Arts. Gemma Bond's Excursions was part of an all-premiere fall opener last season. The other world premiere will be January 26th through the 29th, also at the FSU Center, to celebrate the work of principal dancer Ricardo Graziano. This will mark Graziano's 10th anniversary of being resident choreographer. Sarasota Ballet will also feature its company premiere of The Art of War by Edward Liang, to which Liang will be able to work with the group. Since the pandemic, the nurse shortage has been growing. SNN's Christy Sultan tells us how one social media influencer hopes to slow down the shortage.
Nursing shortages is not a new concept. For the longest time, there's been a struggle to bring in new nurses and to keep existing ones.
I felt a huge passion. No one is doing anything. I'm going to do something. So that's when I started all of my resources and started teaching not just locally or to the nurses that I knew, but nationwide.
Using TikTok, Nurse Meg teaches nurses anything from test prep to lessons she has learned throughout her career.
My best advice is you need to learn how to manage your stress. It's kind of a little bit of a energy sucking environment, and it can be, so learn healthy methods to manage your stress.
Nurse Meg's advice for those who are thinking about going to school for nursing is
you can work essentially almost anywhere with that degree. It's the most versatile degree. So if you're considering it, go for it, get it. And the only failure is giving up. So any stumbling blocks along the way, keep going, and I'm here to support you the entire time.
In Sarasota, Christy Sultan, SNN, the Suncoast News Network.
To find Nurse Meg on social media, you can check back to our website. As the spread of COVID slows down, many test sites have been shut down. However, Lab Services at Kane Plaza in Sarasota is giving out free COVID rapid tests. After an easy online process, free kits will be shipped right to your door or can be picked up directly at Lab Services on the 9th floor of the Kane Plaza. Anyone with a United States insurance policy can place an order. Everyone who orders will receive a total of 8 tests. This means every member of your family can receive 8 tests each.
They'll come 2 to a box and they'll get 4 boxes, so 8 total tests. They can either elect to have just a one-time shipment of 8 tests, or they will receive a shipment every month, so it would be April and May.
The COVID-19 public health emergency is set to expire on May 11th, which means you have until then to get the free kits. To order, you can visit myathomcovidtest.com, and you can also find the link on our website at snntv.com. The director of Applied Data Science at New College of Florida announced that he will not be renewing his contract when it expires. SNN's Sydney Rell explains.
But in terms of donors, it's really easy to stop giving money to organizations that would divide us. I have gotten to the point where I'm really happy when I see that people are not sending their kids or their money to New College anymore.
Hillegas was hired right before Governor Ron DeSantis began his transformation of the school. DeSantis' chief of staff was quoted saying the new board of trustees at New College could make the school like a Hillsdale of the South. Hillegas' letter of resignation states that Hillsdale is bad for America.
Hillsdale is a conservative, private Christian college. They publish a lot of things that are anti-migrant, anti-gay, things that are designed to divide us, to energize the Republican base and push them further and further from where we can find that middle ground.
Not only does Hillegas work at New College, but he's an alumnus as well. His employment contract expires on August 22nd.
I didn't feel like I could stay and be part of that effort. I had to walk away.
He says he's not sure if others will follow him in leaving New College behind, but
in a perfect world, we'd make this look like an abject failure.
Guest says he has not yet heard back from President Richard Corcoran regarding his resignation. Pope Francis presided over Sunday's Easter Mass in Vatican City, St. Peter's Square. The Pope delivering remarks asking Russia to seek the truth about its invasion of Ukraine in his Easter message. To the world, the 86-year-old Pope also made another push for a dialogue between Israelis and Palestinians after recent violence. Pope Francis has been making a return to the public eye after being released from a 3-day hospitalization last Saturday due to bronchitis. Still ahead on the SNN Evening Editions, siblings, a blessing and a curse. I'll explain when we come back.